to the latest edition of New Releases Roundup. I'm Karen and I work in adult services, and I'll be highlighting books that won major literary awards in 2020. That's because our reading resolutions theme for February is award-winning books. So we want to show you a few of the newest award winners on our shelves. Now, some of these books were released in 2019, but we're including them because none of the major prizes have been awarded to 2020 releases yet. So in the world of award winners, these are the newest releases. Our first book is The Nickel Boys by Colson Whitehead, the 2020 Pulitzer Prize winner, and also a finalist for several other major awards. In The Nickel Boys, two young black men are incarcerated in a brutal juvenile facility in Florida. Idealistic Elwood takes to heart the inspiring words of Dr. Martin Luther King, while skeptical Turner believes Elwood's naivete is dangerous and that the only way to survive is to scheme and avoid trouble. Based on a real reform school in Florida, The Nickel Boys is a devastating narrative by one of America's greatest novelists. Edgewood Danticat's story collection, Everything Inside, received the National Book Critics Circle Award. This collection includes 8 short stories set in locales such as Miami, Port-au-Prince, Haiti, and an unnamed country in the Caribbean. The stories drop into the characters' lives mid-crisis, just as they're confronting choices from which there's no turning back. Danticat's writing delves into these characters, revealing the forces that draw them together and tear them apart. A finalist for the Kirkus Prize, The Lying Life of Adults by Italian novelist Elena Ferrante, delves into the transition from childhood to adolescence to adulthood against the backdrop of a socially divided Naples, Italy. As the young Giovanna grows up, she takes on a resemblance to a distant but hated family member and searches for a place within the city where she can build a life that is uniquely her own. A finalist for the Women's Prize for Fiction is Hilary Mantel's The Mirror and the Light, the final book in her Wolf Hall trilogy, which traces the life of Thomas Cromwell, the chief minister under King Henry VIII. Cromwell's rise to obscurity to power, his manipulations of church policy and law, which allowed Henry to dispose of 2 wives, brought him many enemies. An astute political survivor, in 1540, Cromwell met his own inglorious end, beheaded for treason on order of the king he served. Turning to awards for genre fiction, we have the 2020 Hugo Award winner, recognizing science fiction and fantasy. Arkady Martine's A Memory Called Empire is the story of an ambassador from a small space station who travels to the capital of a sprawling galactic empire to begin her new post. Upon arriving, she discovers that her predecessor is dead, and no one will admit his death wasn't accidental. This combination of political thriller, cyberpunk yarn, and epic space opera makes for a gripping read. And finally, mystery lovers won't want to miss Stranger Diaries by British author Ellie Griffiths, which is the 2020 winner of the Edgar Award, honoring the year's best mystery and crime novels. High school teacher Claire Cassidy is an expert on Gothic writer R.M. Holland. When a colleague is found dead, with a line from one of Holland's story left by his body, Claire is horrified to see literature and real life collide, especially since the police suspect the killer is someone Clara knows. That's just a sampling of the 2020 award-winning books you'll find here at AAPLD. If you'd like more suggestions, give us a call or check out our online catalog of award winners available in Beanstack. Thanks for watching, stay safe, stay well, and keep on reading.